Next up, it's round 7, heat 1, Foggy Minded FPV, AK Honky, Mr. Geek FPV. This one promises to be a pivotal race. If we go over to the race day standings here, anybody scoring points in this one brings their cause up significantly. We get Foggy Minded FPV with a first place. We'll put him in at 44 points, which would be enough to go up in the first. However, he is going against AK Honky, who's right now the race leader at 42 points. So any points there insulates his lead. So AK Honky really guarding his lead with any kind of points he can get. Mr. Geek FPV with 40 points, only 2 points behind the leader. This is going to be one heck of a race, folks. Stick around for this one. The quads are on the blocks. The pilots are returning to the flight line. We're just about ready to race.
On the track, race number 1. Race order is Foggy Minded FPV, AK Honky, Mr. Geek FPV.
Okay, we got 3 pilots out the line with 3 good videos. We have spotters, and we're just about ready to race.
Okay, race is ready. Ready? I'll wait. Go on the zone.
And they're off 3 through the gates. It's 1, 2, 3. Very close race, neck and neck. Again, the wind is starting to pick up here, so this is going to add an extra challenge to these pilots. They've been used to a fairly calm day today, so they're going to have to dial back their thumbs to accommodate for the wind here. It's still a clean race right now with a fairly good spread. First, second, and third place, and here we come. Mr. Geek, Foggy Minded. Just a few seconds back. And there's AK Honky. Any points here helps insulate his lead. With this being the final round, so these are the last points these gentlemen can get here in the race. So whatever they can post needs to hold for 2 more heats. There's Mr. Geek looking at his first place right now. 37 seconds left in this race. It's Mr. Geek, Foggy Minded, and then a little ways back it's AK Honky. With 7 seconds to spare, Mr. Geek pulls out another lap, as does Foggy Minded. Just as the bell sounds, there's the 2 minutes. So we got 2 on their last lap. 1 is just finishing it now. It's AK Honky. So he's finished, and we got 2 more posting a extra lap. So extra innings here for Foggy Minded and Mr. Geek. So there it is, folks. Mr. Geek FPV adding the 10 points on. It's going to be a pretty pivotal point lead right there.
All pilots are finished.
And there's your results. Round 7, heat 1, Mr. Geek FPV takes the race. 10 points to add to his total with 4 laps, 2:27.017. Foggy Minded FPV gets the 6-point total, and AK Honky does put some points on the board, and that gives him 4 more points. That brings us up now with the race day standings. Mr. Geek FPV with a comfortable 4-point lead over AK Honky. So those guys are locked in. It's Mr. Geek with 50, AK Honky, Foggy Minded FPV with 40. So those are your top 3 leaders right now, but they are the ones that have only raced in round number 7. So we've got Maverick, FPV Drift, and Psycho the Clown coming up. So Maverick with, let's see, if he gets any finish, puts him on the podium. So he's a guaranteed podium with a finish here. With 6 points, we got a tie for second place, and FPV Maverick with a win ties for first place. So in another pivotal race, we'll have our eyes on him. FPV Drift and Psycho the Clown are going to be out there looking to add to their point totals for this season. Now let's just take a peek at where we are with season totals right now. Going into the last 2 races of the day, it's Dan Boy Man Boy for the season at 114. FPV Maverick only 4 points behind. And Foggy Minded is putting on the heat, 104 now.